I'm going to tell you a quick little tale about how we were duped yesterday. I'm not sure if you guys saw, I mean, Mr. Jerma was there at the auction. He was one of the first people we saw when we got in. You know, we said hello, like, hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you again. And, you know, shot the shit with him, and always great to see Mr. Jerma. We've met him one time before. I think I've told you guys this story a few times. We met him in a club in Las Vegas, and I thought I was going to be hooed by Mr. Jerma. You know, me and Nyan are both big fans. I went up to him and I was like, yo, are you Jerma? And, you know, I just wanted to get a picture, you know, just as a fan. And he looks us dead in the eyes and he's like, I know you. And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, man, sure, whatever you say. And he lists us off by name, perfect pronunciation, and knew exactly who we were. So that was the first time we ever met him. Very fucking random. So it was so good to see him again. And there was an old man by him, like this very old man. He was short in stature, but like a very kind face, but like a slender face, just like Jerma. He stood out because everyone was in, like, you know, all black, you know, they're a part of staff, but this old man stood out and he just looked like somebody's dad. And he was kind of chilling by Jerma the whole time. Yes, Martin, that's right. He was Martin.
Please welcome Martin, Great Wizard of the Great Thicket.
Oh my God!
I'm the Master Wizard of the Metaverse, Martin!
They were kind of, you know, by each other, and they're kind of like the same mannerisms, the same everything. So when Jerma went backstage and me and Nyan were like getting settled in, you know, setting up the armor, chilling, we were talking to this old man and we're like, hey, how's it going? Like, are you part of the staff here? And he's like, oh no, I'm doing a wizard bit with Jerma later. And I was like, oh my God, are you Jerma's dad? And he just laughed. He laughed and he said, oh, no. But I might be his son, though. And I was like, oh my God, okay, of course, that's Jerma's dad, of course. You know, what a way to play it off. So I treated this man like he was Jerma's dad for the entire day. He asked me and Nyan, like, who we were. We gave him our, like, stream names. He took pictures of us in our costumes. He was, like, pep talking us, you know, before our performance. He was like, you know, go knock him dead. You guys are going to look great. We were basically, like, chilling with him backstage the whole time. Well, fast forward a little bit later into the show, you know, once we get out of the armor, and Jerma comes by us and, you know, we're talking with him. And I was like, dude, you know, you and your dad did so good. Your bit was amazing. And Jerma was like, oh, that wasn't my dad. And I was like, what? He was like, I met that man an hour before the show. And I was like, what? Huh? He was like, I have no idea who that man was. He was an actor we hired literally an hour before the show. And I was just like, oh my God. And dude, we just started bursting out laughing, bro. Jerma thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever. And I was just like, oh my, chat, I shit you not. Me and Nyan legitimately thought it was his dad to a fucking T. It looked exactly like him, like up close. And Jerma was like, I know I'm an older guy, but that man was over 80 years old. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, you just found a random man on the street? And I know Nyan has face blindness, so I don't really have anyone to base this off. It's purely my fault, dude. He sounded and like had the same mannerisms, and you know, he was like you know, a little bit shorter, and just I could not wrap my head around that it wasn't his dad. Jerma asked me, she was like, so he was like asking for pictures with you guys and, you know, asking for your socials and stuff. And I was like, yeah, dude, he asked me to open a bag of cashews for him. He was too weak to open a bag of cashews. I opened his cashews thinking it was Jerma's dad. I didn't know what to call him, so I called him Mr. Wizard the whole time, because he never gave us like his real name or anything. Was Jerma messing with you? I don't even know. I feel like Jerma may have been lying. I think it was his dad. We'll probably never have a real answer. He was a really nice guy. He was kind of our buddy in the back that, you know, made us a little bit less nervous. Yeah, he was a wizard after all, so maybe he casted some spells on us and gave us a grace of calmness, if you will.
It was a very interesting night. Yeah, we got to talk to Jerma a bit. We met his not dad, that we were both convinced was his dad, for like 4 hours. We helped him open up a little bag of cashews, and he took photos of us. Somewhere out there's like an 80-year-old actor in LA that just has photos of me and Aethel on his iPhone.